What's up, y'all? As you can see, I am just really and truly laying on the couch, and so I just had this thought, right, that really and truly just came across my mind. I was looking at something on, what I was looking at. I was looking at something on Facebook, and so it had this young lady where she was saying that she was getting ready to sell all her stuff, and that she was going to she was going to start renting Airbnbs, and she was just going to travel across country and just because she's a creator, and just create content and things of that nature. And so like I saw that, and so I was just like, wow, like that's something that I want to do, right? Like I want to know, like, what is some of you guys wildest dreams, and like what is stopping you from going after them, right? For me, like just looking at her, right, I was just like, wow, like she's really going to travel the world, and she's really going to go and create content and share with people. Like that right there fascinates me. That is something that I really and truly want to do. And I want to be able to create stuff and give it to the world. You know what I'm saying? And so like I just, when I saw that post, I was just like, wow, like just amazed by it, honestly. And so it made me think about, like the whole pandemic, and it just got me to thinking, like, how can I make that come true for myself? Like, how can I just travel the world, and with everything being electronically or whatever, with virtual stuff like that, like I can still work, I still can travel and go places and stuff like that. So what's holding me back from being able to do that? And all I could think about was, it's myself. Like I really just want to go and explore the world, see what the world is, see what's out there, instead of, like we went places and stuff like that. As kids, my mom took us on vacation every year, but to really, as an adult, to go and explore a place, that's what I want to do. But then there's like, what's one thing that's really holding me back is fear, right? Fear of me, like, I'm not a real talker, believe it or not. And I know some people think that that's hard. Oh, that hard. People think hard. I mean, not people, but people find that hard to believe, that I'm really not like a talker or whatever, especially around people who I don't know. Like I barely talk around people who I really do know. I'm a listener and stuff, and so having to go out and go by myself, and having to explore, make new friends, and make friends while you're there, or talk to somebody, like, or trying to get to know people there, like, I just, that would be a struggle, right? So I feel like that's probably like the biggest thing that's holding me back. So if y'all know of any ways to overcome that, y'all please let me know, right? So the second thing that I would say that is holding me back from going to do that is like me trying to get my private practice in order, right? Trying to get everything set up, trying to get it to be a group practice. I think that lack of organization is really is, right? So number one is fear. Number two, lack of organization within my business. And that's why it's so important that I'm kind of working on getting my business and stuff like that organized, and excuse me, for my business to be able to run on its own, basically, and thrive on its own. So that's something that I need to work towards, because like I said, I really want to get out, and I really and truly want to explore the world, to see, like, I just want to explore, and I want to be able to make content about it and to show it to people, because like when I looked at that girl's status, I was just like, how many people want to do this but they can't, or they're too afraid to do it. So I was just like, I just want to be one to actually do it. So I don't know. I think I will eventually do it because I'm everything that I'm working on within my practice, like it's going to be virtual. Like I don't excuse me, y'all, I'm tired. I'm finna get ready to go to bed. Next year in 2022, I plan on having everything virtually. Like I want to make sure that people have access to me through their phone or whatever. I don't want to do like I don't know if I'll ever go back to in person to tell y'all the truth. I just really do not think that I'll go back. Virtual allows me to do a whole bunch more stuff. And so I think I think I'm going to primarily do virtual and things of that nature and travel and be able to travel. Like that's what I want to do. I want to be able to travel. That's a goal of mine. Travel, take my family and travel too. I know a lot of people may be like, oh, it's going to be easy for you because you're single, you don't have any kids. But even when I do have kids, like I want to take my kids with me. I want my kids to explore the world too. Like I want them to be world travelers. Like I want their passports to have stamps. I want them to be stamped up and stuff like that. I have a passport, but I ain't got no stamps. And I'm 36. But I want my kids to have stamps on their passport. And I want them to know that never settle. I feel like that we've been conditioned to settle as people. We settle for jobs. We settle for, houses. Like we settle for what's safe. Like we're not encouraged to explore. Like we're not really and truly encouraged to go out there and live your best life or live a life where it's, we're taught security, and security sometimes is not a great thing. Security sometimes will have us settling. And I'm not okay with it. I'm really tired of settling, to tell y'all the truth. So lately in therapy, I've been working on what personally learning a little bit more about myself, right? So I need to text it to them. So I've been learning about myself, like really and truly trying to get to know me and not the like, who am I, right? Because I used to ask my clients that all the time. I still do. Who are you? Tell me who you are. And so they'll be like, I'm such and such. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I'm a nurse. I'm this and I'm that. And I'm like, no, those are titles. Those are titles about who you are. Who are you really? And nobody could answer that. Like they never just sat down and tried to figure out who they were and stuff like that. And so, I'm thinking, I'm thinking, oh, that's, them my clients, but I know who I am, right? I know that. I know who I am. Until somebody asked me, they was just like, I don't want to know. They was just like, I don't want to know the therapist Danielle. I want to know the real Danielle. And they just kept asking and they just kept saying that. And let me see. Have it, Jesus. So I'm gonna answer that in a minute. So I was just like, I don't know, and I realized I didn't know. I don't know. I don't know who the real Danielle is. So, like, just figuring her out, and so I feel like me figuring out is her wanting to travel. I've been wanting to travel. To tell you the truth, I wanted to start this year. I wanted to go to my auntie house in Virginia, and I wanted to stay with her a couple of weeks. However, we couldn't because my mom had knee surgery in February. So I just kind of put that on the back burner and stuff like that. So I need to get back to that. And I feel like that's who Danielle is. Like she really and truly want to travel or whatever. And yes, I have thought about hiring other therapists. I'm actually in the process now. Let me see. All right. Hey, sis, have you thought about hiring therapists? I want to expand my practice from solo to group, but afraid seeing the love. Yes, I have. I'm in the process of actually doing that now. It's actually taking a little bit longer than I anticipated. I have another therapist. She should be onboarding by in a couple of weeks. But truth be told, like, I probably won't start letting her or giving her clients until towards the end of the year, or even not, maybe not even this year, just next year. I got some things that I need to do. And let me say this. I was telling my therapist this. I know I'm all over the place too, y'all. I was telling my therapist this, and I was just like, 2022 is the year that I will no longer settle. Like, I want to be able to go for big ticket items. I want to be able to go for, and what I mean by big ticket items, I mean like speaking engagements that pay well, like people really and truly paying for my services. And so I was telling him, like, I feel like that I have paid my dues into the whole therapist game, and not being paid, or being paid, not being paid my worth. Like, I feel like that I paid into that. So now I feel like I should be paid what I'm worth. And I feel like 2022 is that year that I'm going to demand that people pay me what I'm actually worth. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like all of this is why we need therapists, right? I ain't gonna even sit up here in front, because like when I be in therapy, I be realizing how some of this stuff that I've been dealing with, that I didn't, first of all, I didn't even know I was dealing with it. Second of all, how some of this stuff is transitioning from childhood to adulthood, not only to adulthood, but it's also affecting my business. How, some of the trust issues that I have, or even some of the insecurities that I have, are also transitioning into business. I told him that today. I was like, some of the insecurities that I have are also transitioning into business, and also is not allowing me to charge my worth, because I automatically sometimes be like, oh, ain't nobody gonna pay that. Why would people pay that? You know what I'm saying? That's insecure, and that's my insecurities from childhood that's coming back. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I was just like, I told him, I was just like, wow, like, I cannot believe something that happened so long ago is still impacting me today, or whatever. So yeah, that's it. Like, and then even insecurities with me wanting to travel, with me wanting to, you know what I'm saying, go for my ultimate goal that I want to do, travel, have a virtual private practice, and not only have a virtual private practice, but have this virtual private practice that looks like a boutique that's upscale. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to provide upscale services to everybody, or whatever. So it's just like, I'm holding myself back. Like, nobody else is holding me back. And I know like sometimes we be like, oh, this and this, or that person or that person. No, it's me. It's me, and some of my insecurities from childhood, some of the rejections, some of my trust issues. Just it's a lot. Some of the childhood trauma that's manifesting. And I know people may think, oh my God, you had a horrible childhood. No, I had a good childhood, but there was just some things that happened that I never worked through, and they're still manifesting as an adult today, and they're actually holding me back, from being able to pursue what it is that I really and truly want to pursue. Like, I want to be this amazing therapist. I want to be this therapist of influence. I want to be able to show people the world, because some people may never be able to travel the world. And I want to be able to show them through my videos and all of that other kind of stuff like that. And I want to be able to show people, follow your dreams. So yeah, those are my wildest dreams right there. Like, I want to be able to do whatever it is that I want to do, and not fear, and not settle for things. And I feel like that's what I'm doing. I feel like I'm settling for life right now, because this isn't the life that I really and truly want. Nah. So 2022, I'm going for it. I'm going for everything, okay? Everything that I want to do, I want to do it. I want to find out who Danielle is. Not Danielle the therapist, not Danielle the daughter, not Danielle the sister, not Danielle the auntie, but who is really Danielle, the actual individual person. Like, who is she? What is she? What does she like to do and stuff like that? Find out who she is and love her. Honor her, you know what I'm saying? So, and still run a thriving, successful business and stuff like that, but just running it virtually. So, yep, that's all I got. So y'all tell me what some of y'all stuff were, Jump in the comment section and let me know what are some of y'all wildest dreams and what's holding you guys back from actually achieving them or going after them, you know? So, I don't know. That is from my heart to yours tonight. I don't know. I was just sitting up here laying on the couch and I was thinking about it. And so I was just like, let me go live on YouTube. I haven't been live on YouTube in a while. And just show you guys, just talk to y'all. So, nonetheless, that's all I got for y'all wonderful people. Y'all make sure y'all have a great night. Y'all be blessed and write down what y'all wildest dreams are, and don't settle just because it looks scary. Don't settle. Like, when I really start going after them, I'm going to be scared shitless, okay? I'm even scared just thinking about it, right? Like, scared thinking about saying, I'm going to tell people that, I'm going to charge my worth, you know? I'm going to tell people, I get scared just saying, when people just thinking about, I can tell people, oh, that's about $2,000, you know? How much you charge? Oh, that's going to be about $2,000 right there for you. That scares the crap out of me. That scares the crap out of me, but gotta do it, y'all. Gotta do it so that we can live our best life. Like, yo, we gonna live our best lives in 2022. So, nonetheless, love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.